I'm surprised Mercado got up. I thought he was just going to stay there.
I'm surprised
The long fighting history of the Philippines has found its successor. Mark Magsayo is well and truly the future of this country's rich combat sports heritage. With one title at featherweight already under his belt, he now has his eyes set on super featherweight and beyond. And with him firmly aligned with Zuffa boxing, the foundation to succeed is there. With power and precision in equal measure, he is a danger to any man on the planet who signs on the dotted line to face him. Remember, if you want to help to support the channel, be sure to use your hype feature. Mark Magsayo versus Isaac Avelar. Isaac Avelar might not have been elite, but he would provide a sturdy test for Magsayo. These were the types of tests that any rising talent needs to pass. But thankfully, Magsayo is exactly as good as his billing would suggest. The fans were expecting a knockout, and Magsayo was ready to deliver, and the result would not disappoint.
In order to stay active, he looked for a fight, and he got one here tonight. Last, I don't know. And that's a right hand from Magsayo immediately. As Canelito's in trouble, Magsayo coming out at the former champ that he is.
Avelar's very though, and he's awkward. If he finds his legs here early, he could get himself into this fight. Stance as you take a look. He's got good fundamentals, very quick feet, gets in it,
and is not here to get paid by the round. Magsayo in his last fight was when he lost a split decision, and Brandon Figueroa unanimous decision where he wants, and next year he wants to fight for a title. So he did not just want to sit around and only fight one. That's why when an opportunity and spot came up on this show, said yes, Rich.
That's it. I toss fight, and he's good. So now Howard diminishes it.
Because if he's rumored to be in March, that'd be a year without prime. You want to be active.
We know that in a tougher than expected fight.
Canelito.
I did a telecast of him early in his career, and there was all of that next Manny Pacquiao sense that was going on.
But he's a different fighter. But he also lost to Stephen Fulton back in 2019, a 6-round KO in Edinburgh. So, Canelito was no pushover. Oh, but I did ask Marvin, he's like, you know, well, we know this guy's tough. This is why we took this guy, because he's going to give him rounds. But we have some things to work on, things that we've adjusted in the gym at Wild Card. We want to see. Great point from Marvin. You can only spar so much, and you can burn out.
Well, I think those comments are true. What Marvin said, not necessarily just coach speak.
A fighter trains and trains and trains, and if there's nothing at the end that's reward, we've been around guys, once they know that they have a fight date, all of a sudden just switches up. The lady wants him to knock him out, okay. Marvin does speak English, so he understood.
Good little uppercut from Magsayo inside.
Also on Fight Stars. At the top of the hour will be Adrian Idaho. And you see Magsayo's Trucks logo and MP Promotions logo, and it says Viva on top. So Sean Gibbons.
Sean Gibbons logo.
At the Viva. The hands up, which should be an eye.
Avelar, you see his toughness here.
Yeah, he's got the solar system on his back, I think. Oh, uppercut from Magsayo.
He does boast an excellent uppercut.
Find him in the back. I'm really looking forward to calling your fight. I'm a big fan of yours because he's always in an action-packed fight. Seeing the wrinkles, the levels between a championship fighter and
every day, because he woke up in the morning the day of the weigh-in and he knew he didn't have to make weight, you know.
Third round. Wow. He attacks. He's looking at Mark Magsayo trying to get a knockout here in the third. He's ready. He's been down this road before.
Magsayo just flew in there throwing punches.
The move. Not eat punches like he... Oh, from Magsayo. And kind of, this dude is tough. With Mark Magsayo. Oh! Tough. But Mark Magsayo.
It was the move of a veteran, mature fighter, though, that pivot that he took that got up.
Sure, it wasn't a world title fight, but it showcased Magsayo's skills to their fullest. 3 rounds was all it took in the end, and it was clear that Magsayo needed a step up in competition. Mark Magsayo versus Eduardo Ramirez. That step up came in the form of the 28-3 Eduardo Ramirez. This title eliminator would not be as straightforward as Magsayo's last bout, that's for sure. Ramirez was seasoned, experienced, and certainly capable of pushing Magsayo further than Avelar. The question was whether Magsayo would raise his game to answer. With the MGM Grand as the backdrop, the fighters prepared to throw down.
Titles on 2 occasions, but lost to Lee Selby made weight. For Mark Magsayo, the jab. Ramirez, he also likes to work behind. Opening round plays out tactically.
Ramirez's body language is different compared to his fight against Isaac Cruz, where he gave up a lot around here, and he's Magsayo a little bit. So his language looks different than the Isaac Cruz fight.
Like Pitbull Cruz, he takes his time, cool, calm, collective, speaking of Magsayo, but when he needs
1
to be...
minute is elapsed here in the opening round, scheduled for 10, and again, sweeping right hook. Needs to the range.
Yeah, that's, again, Magsayo missing with that left.
Punch that was hurting Ramirez in that fight. And so he is vulnerable for that. Let's see if Magsayo can sneak that hook in there.
And that's how Ramirez bounced Maldonado in the 6th round. That was Abner. You look at the champion, Kakase, Lamont Roach, Shoshaki Foster.
Yeah, beautiful weight class, and I mean, Magsayo,
Gary Russell.
He's giving him too much respect. He's giving him too much to think. Magsayo should jump on him and take control of this fight.
6 punches landed for each. They've thrown about a similar amount.
Those combinations go. Don't give Ramirez even get comfortable.
Cautious start to the fight. We saw 2 body shots in the opening round, while Ramirez landed just 6 of 32 punches and 1 body shot. So we are hoping to see an uptick in the offense. They can definitely accelerate, and yet we also know what's at stake here at the PBC prelims, the taste of defeat and knowing how important it is to continue to build your record.
Cruz, I probably think a little bit railroaded by Isaac Cruz, but in reality, he's a great fighter. He's got a great record, and he's got some really big wins.
Chopping counter left hand to the top of the head there by Magsayo.
And you know what the last expression I got from Magsayo was the
Common opponent between those two.
There is. They both beat him. Turn, and waited for the right time and landed that right.
You're too young to know. Under a minute and a half left here in the second. Just in the front, they're trying to navigate there, unloads but misses.
If you're going to throw it from the floor and from a distance, he's going to see it coming. You've got to be.
You know he's going to. Ramirez going to take that step back. You continue.
It was a sneaky little hook, and then he didn't telegraph it.
Oh, and there's Ramirez using the jab as a range finder, and Magsayo trying to chop down again, missing, and backing up, resetting with 20 seconds left in the second. Nice counter right from Magsayo.
With an awkward left hand at the end.
And another left. Nice shot at the bell there by Magsayo. That's that really the one thing they worked on most in preparing with his punches. Needs to work on the precision, the accuracy. Nice ducking under that left hook from Magsayo.
Ramirez, those long shots.
There's a beautiful lead right hook and a right up down. The defense of the veteran Ramirez. And now Magsayo sitting down on his punches, coming forward. Double left hook to the head.
Yeah, Ramirez definitely stunned. Magsayo looking for the knockout.
And Ramirez the cobwebs after going down.
See, it's in. He may miss the first one. It's the second and third one he's landing.
Yeah, I don't know why Magsayo's not jumping on him. He's hurt.
Double right uppercuts by Magsayo. Body shot by Magsayo. Now he's opening up on Ramirez, but Ramirez throwing punches.
Letting him off the hook is what you're saying. Right? Yeah, exactly.
Really, really bad right now.
Stop. Let me just look.
Well, there's
Clash of heads called by referee Thomas Taylor, but it's been all Mark Magsayo's to have taken the foot off the gas. Nair continues to lock the uppercut.
Magsayo, yes, he knocked him down with a single right hand. But again, if you got him hurt already, you go in there, you work your body. You work your...
You got to stay on and finish
If not, that would not be a good corner.
High guard by Magsayo, backing up, but again. the defensive.
Not only
Time right there.
Time of his career was knocked down twice in round 2 of
Guys,
the loss.
guys, watch those heads.
To Esau Cruz 2 fights ago, and then was knocked down for the first time in his career in rounds. And he rallied to beat Salafi via unanimous decision then. So Ramirez's chin has been checked, and so have their heads.
well, watch what Ramirez is doing. He's coming in with his head and his hands up, and they bumped heads at southpaw.
All right, stop. No pause.
Chip it.
But again, Ramirez doing the right thing. The corner told him exactly, didn't want to finish you. This guy's not throwing it up. You go in there and throw punches. And Ramirez did it just so.
Let it go.
But doesn't follow it up, and Ramirez reaching.
Yeah,
Good
Ramirez,
straight left, counter left by Ramirez upstairs.
the pressure. But again, Magsayo should be smart enough to counter those shots. Be ready for
Openings very easily. He's throwing his punches and he's ducking, he's turning. He's using his defensive skills like that, backing out quickly after he finishes. He's successful by putting the pressure on, and I think he should continue to do it.
He continued in terms of total punches landed, but lead right hand by Magsayo again leads.
And he's got a smart guy in his corner with Stephen Edwards. I really respect Stephen as a trainer. He's very good. Even after being warned. So, with a right hand or a right up.
Yes, single shot. There's the combo now, and Magsayo opening up, but off balance. An uppercut on the inside by Magsayo. Counter, there's the uppercuts again. Magsayo working the uppercuts from Magsayo.
I like where it's going. That means he's getting ready to shoot. But he's being hesitant right now.
Shots following the knockdown and not able to really gauge the distance like Magsayo there. As he landed another left hook to the liver.
And stay in the inside. Keep pressuring Ramirez. There it is. He landed 1-2. He took a step back.
There goes the uppercuts, the right hand. That was nice.
Letting Ramirez get off first. Magsayo.
This bout scheduled for 10 rounds at 130 pounds. Magsayo missed the left hook, but that caught him now.
Threw that body shot without looking. Sometimes
Second half of this 130-pound fight begins with Mark Magsayo against Eduardo Ramirez. Magsayo was 4-1 with a 1 knockout against known southpaws.
Yeah, and he's starting to put the heat up. He said he did. I kind of got a small
Uppercut there by Magsayo to Ramirez.
I think you got that right, Joe. Assume so far. There's been a round or two where Ramirez has gotten close to perhaps stealing the round, but no, not enough. Magsayo again, working a little bit more in this round, and that's what he needs to do, like you mentioned, Joe. Size him up. There you go. Get the right distance.
Uppercut by Ramirez, but countered by Magsayo's jab. There's Ramirez coming forward, but just briefly, and then a thudding left hook to the body by Magsayo, who immediately turns.
Yeah, he's really digging that left hook to the body. And look, that can pay off and does pay off normally.
Making those investments, hoping to pay dividends, and has already done so with a knockout.
I'm a little surprised Magsayo is not following up on that great left hook with the mouthpiece been flying and puts a little bit more pressure on. Would you be...
He's not setting up a lot of punches, again, Magsayo. The body shot just go, or setting up after the body shot, the right hook that perhaps can land and will land.
Magsayo has designs on againments that would open the eyes of others. There's a body shot again, continue out, and Ramirez says it was the hit.
Well, that one looked clean. It looked like it went away.
Landed his 100th total punch in this surprise fight as we close out the 6th. The stand style bouncing on his feet, but not a lot of offense. Single shots and missing. We begin round 7, and immediately Magsayo goes to the body, this time putting together a combination upstairs and downstairs, so a little more aggressive, a little more active to kick off the 7th.
Exactly, and he got a little wild in there and got countered by a right hook from Ramirez. He's got to be careful.
I mean, down, and Ramirez has capitalized on that. Again, not enough power on Ramirez's side. Magsayo, again, one more pressure, one more volume. That right uppercut, it's right there for him.
Magsayo landed 20 of 54 punches in round 6. Ramirez 15 of 53. He's at 130 pounds. New weight class shouldn't be an issue. More 4 pounds extra. Didn't have to pull down to those nice 126. Beautiful combination by Magsayo.
Yeah, that was
he wants to open feet 3 times, drawn 3 times, and no contest. Not an easy out. Champion of 130. Now's the time.
Yeah, Ramirez has only been an easy out one time.
Yeah, blown away by Cruz, and yeah, a lot of close losses.
But how did that happen? That knockout, that stoppage from Pitbull? I mean, the pressure, the volume. Again, and Magsayo has it. He's really explosive. He's got the combination. He's got the power. But again, pacing himself too much in this fight, taking his time.
I agree 1,000%. And right now, no rounds left. If you want to go for decision, great. You've won every round. I say go for the knockout.
Yeah, if you were the coach in there, you would tell him, right, Joe?
Yeah.
Just go out there and get this guy out.
Although with the caveat, I'd be saying, look, I mean, still keep your hands up good. Don't let your defense. Like I told fighters before, look, you got 3 minutes to work. You got 1 minute to come back here and rest. I want you to work for 3 minutes out there, right?
No rest like that.
2 guys who were not on their backs, the 100 championship fight night at MGM Grand Garden Arena, where we see round number 8, and they are swinging for the...
Did you like that, Joe? You like that?
I was waiting for you to say something.
You were waiting for me to say that's how I want that ability to be explosive, to let his hands go, and there's a demonstration right there. But again, he takes a step back, and then he forgets about it.
Beautiful left hand there, but Ramirez not enough power to earn the respect of Magsayo. Covers going to the body, dropping down low, leaving himself susceptible to an uppercut counter. And there's a left hand from Ramirez. 2 minutes left in the 8th.
Yeah, he waited too long. He stayed there, and Ramirez took advantage of that uppercut. It was there for the taking, and he took it. Joe, shout out there for Joe.
Make this a fight. You want to fight? Let's fight. A minute and a half.
Yeah, Ramirez has been rolling this whole fight too. Magsayo's just been, better at what he's been doing from the outside and inside, quite frankly.
Ramirez can at times produce big numbers in terms of output and has some sneaky power type, but touches. He has tried to come forward and burst Magsayo's jab, and of course Magsayo's power has also kept him at bay.
Let go.
This 130 division that, hey, I'm here. The new guy.
Walking, just following Magsayo, continues to turn with his feet, but there's a lead left hook.
Yeah, look.
Right uppercut by Magsayo.
At this point, no doubt about it. I think he's trying to press right now. He's pressing very hard.
Speaking of what Ramirez alluded to before, you'd like to see a little more. You'd like to see him try to at least close the show and really make a statement on 30. Easier said than always. But are you happy with his aggression and his producing big numbers? And that's exactly what his trainer Manuel Ramirez, 13 of 48.
Yeah, the corner was really happy with that last round from Ramirez. They said, you frustrated him. Keep throwing, let those hands go, and you know what? He will listen.
And that's why I gave him the last 6 minutes left to do it.
But like you mentioned in the last round, Joe, you got nothing to lose.
From Magsayo.
If you're Magsayo, Ramirez does not have the power to hurt you. Go out there and look for the knockout, look for the stoppage.
Magsayo's first scheduled 10-round fight since October of 2020 when he won a split decision against Rigoberto and Rocio 7 fights ago. He is 2-2 in 12-rounders, Magsayo. Of course, the 2 losses we talked about, to Ray Vargas and Brendan Figueroa, and now
it was a nice little turn right hook.
And now Magsayo coming forward with the uppercuts, changing the level to the body. Left hook by Magsayo. But you're right, Abner leading way too forward, but he's landing the shots. He's aggressive.
Yeah, at least he's trying now. He's letting those hands go. But yeah, the head is right there. Ramirez will take advantage of that and land that uppercut.
I don't know why Magsayo backed out of that little combo. He was hurting Ramirez.
Here in the ninth, just 7 of 22 thus far. Magsayo 19 of 44. So the offense has been muted again by Magsayo. 5 seconds left in the ninth round. Nice body shots there from Ramirez, trying to get to work on the body. What the heck was that by Magsayo? A little backhanded. Backwards is illegal. In MMA, it's not. Nice, beautiful right hand, double one.
Yeah.
He used the right hook, turned it into an uppercut with the same trajectory.
Yeah, he's done that quite a bit tonight. He's doing some good uppercuts, Magsayo. He's really a good fighter. I just wish he'd sit in the pocket a little bit more and see if he can go for the knockout here.
Well, in our first fight, we saw Justin Valoria record the stoppage over Angel Contreras. Thanks to body shots, and Abner Mark Magsayo scored an impressive victory here tonight in hopes of gaining some attention from the sanctioning bodies at 130 pounds. And for Ramirez, well, Magsayo has been down twice in his
Stop, no
career.
punch, no punch.
Yeah, the as he did right there.
All right, stop, no punch, no punch.
Magsayo also making a miss.
Magsayo's nose bleeding pretty badly right now. I think it just happened this round because I didn't see it last round.
The sense of urgency. Nice body shot from Magsayo with the right hand. Combinations, does not put together a sustained attack.
Oh, that was a nice uppercut actually from Magsayo. Right uppercut, but like you mentioned, he did not follow up, and now he's getting hit.
He got hit with a right hook and a left hand by Ramirez.
Hands are
Stop, no punch.
Yeah, a lot to work from Magsayo. He's gonna go back.
Double jab by Magsayo, triple jab miss. Ramirez coming forward, but not throwing with any amount of wanting to cruise for the last 30 seconds, backing up. The clock continues to run out. Ramirez frustrated, wanting a good old-fashioned tear-up. He's not going to get it from Mark Magsayo, who in his second fight at 130 pounds seems to have cruised to a victory over
Winner by unanimous decision, Mark Magnifico Magsayo.
And let's go to Jordan Plant.
Thanks, Mara. Mark, what an awesome performance. How would you assess your...
He didn't have it all his own way, but Magsayo showed his adaptability. He was now carving out a reputation as a legitimate contender, and with that, the vacant WBA Intercontinental Super Featherweight title was his. Mark Magsayo versus Brian Mercado. This next showdown with the Ecuadorian Brian Mercado was very clearly a stay-busy fight. Mercado's record didn't look like much, but if Magsayo took his eyes off the ball, the result could be fatal. Even though Mercado was in a tough run of form, one shot could change everything, but Magsayo would make sure that Mercado would never get the chance. This one would not take long.
2014, brother, but he said, hey, and you know what? When you're with Farm Nation, you're going to match up. It's not going to be a K single punch. And, you know, he's matched up with a man. That right at the beginning, right? Remember, Mercado hit him with that left hand. Night, but I want to give everybody an opportunity to show my skills to the world once again.
Right there from Magsayo, and that's what we talked about in the dressing room. He can't overreach. I can't lunge in, and he's starting to do that. He's got to set up his punches with that jab.
I agree with you. Don't get caught extending and wait for you to make a mistake. He needs to let his hands go. He has to let it go. Let your hands go. You're in a fight. You sit back and pace.
15 pounds over the weight limit. Moten, obviously a great prospect from, he said, oh, I can't fight this guy 15 pounds over. So
that's part of their game plan. And even the advice they give people, come in over.
You get away with it, and, you know, I guess they hope that the fighter will not taking the fight. But here he is. Ooh. Like you mentioned, an experienced fighter, speed, power, he's got it. He's letting his hands go. Beautiful.
Magsayo's cutting the ring off right now. He's just waiting. He's participating. He knows what's in front of him. He can feel the skill level that's in front of him. There you go.
Cover a little bit. But you know Magsayo, he's experienced. He's gonna go for pace. The likes of Brandon Figueroa, Ray Vargas, those are the only two. So, you know, obviously mixed. Oh. I'm
If not, I'm surprised the
Mercado
corner.
got up. I thought he was just going to stay there.
I'm surprised the corner doesn't stop it. Great stoppage. Oh, and a flip.
In the end, it was clear that this was a real mismatch. Mercado truly never should have been in the same ring as Magsayo. This was a total demolition job. Mark Magsayo versus Jorge Matacuella. The 21-2 Jorge Matacuella was next up, and he was very clearly going to give Magsayo more of a contest than his last test. And with a spot on a Manny Pacquiao undercard, this would be huge for his exposure. Mata was renowned for his toughness, but would it be enough? Could Magsayo raise his game under the bright lights?
Gary Russell Jr. trying to fight his way back into world title contention.
And Bernardo, at age 30, second chapter in his career, saying that his losses...
Pressure, sidestep.
Get to the next level together. Nice combination there.
Mata, you talk about a big opportunity here as an uppercut from Mark Magsayo.
There's a body shot from Magsayo.
He's a strong fighter. He will stand toe-to-toe with you. I mean, we've seen it right now. Magsayo landing still there.
Ooh, nice 1-2 blocked by Mata.
But you could that full gas tank. You see that confidence continue to build.
Listen, I went up from 118 to 122. It slows you down a bit, you know. So you got
Magsayo used to sell ice cream in the Philippines.
And, you know, he specifically said on the inspiration of Pacquiao, land of the Philippines.
Only difference is he's an orthodox fighter, but here we go, the exchange in the center of the ring. Pacquiao, Magsayo is not afraid to leap in. Ooh, nice body shot after missing with the left hook.
I like that. He missed that left, and he makes sure he landed that body shot.
It's going to be that midsection. Another body shot sets up the shots to the head from Mark Magsayo. Good start for the Filipino fighter early on.
And now at 24, for someone to gain that much experience, considering how often guys walk into the gym in the single digits to learn this game.
Yeah, not really. He's waiting too long.
Yeah, his trainer says that guy.
Right when Magsayo goes in, you can come back with your own punches.
Asking for more feints from Mata early on, and Magsayo backwards. There's a nice right over the top from Mata.
But again, it's only one shot. 1, 2, 3, the three-piece.
Ooh, straight right from Magsayo after the clash of heads between these two fighters momentarily. I just like the punch variety from Magsayo with the right hand.
Good counter there from Mata as he timed Magsayo.
Again, there it is again.
Round, and you know that's something that both fighters acknowledged, but it's just the way Mata leans in, and Magsayo is aggressive coming over the top, but right there Mata with the counter left hook. Nice right to the body from Magsayo. As
actually taking turns after another in terms of getting off their offense. You wonder if Mata can punch with Magsayo, whether that can make a difference with that counter right hand.
And how will he do it? Nice body shot from Magsayo, partially blocked by the elbow of Mata, and he lands his left hook over the top.
Here comes pressure from Mata now.
Similar roots.
Come on, work out, let him go. There you go.
Feint right there from Magsayo. But he had to come back with something.
You can certainly see the maturity in Magsayo's athleticism, explosion, a lot more polish and intent.
He's waiting for the opening. He's moving back right now. Same thing because Mata's being aggressive as well.
Magsayo connected to the body and went straight back, and that's a dangerous proposition against a power puncher like Mata.
The jab's landing good for Mata.
Yep, that was a great counter jab. Quick flurry there from Magsayo, and here comes the answer from Mata.
Good back in one time.
Is there a referee in the ring today? That's exactly what we want to see.
Yeah, you want to keep it clean.
Thinking he was out of range, and he wasn't. Nice left uppercut from Magsayo.
10 seconds, 10 segundos.
It's the counter punching from Mata in this last round. Really good round.
Round 4 of a scheduled 10-round super featherweight attraction. Bernardo Osuna alongside Abner Mares and Brian Campbell. The outset of the 4th round. Body shot from Magsayo. Those are ripping shots downstairs.
Yeah, I want to see the sidestep though from Magsayo. You're done throwing the combination, little sidestep. Don't step back.
Big right cross there from Magsayo.
Create another opening.
And there it is, lead right and up jab from Magsayo, left hook. And you're seeing Magsayo sitting on his punches here and not allowing Mata to answer.
I like that. He's taking the initiative. He's being first. And why let Mata get off if you can? So you got to keep throwing if you're Magsayo. Again, jab, jab, keep him busy.
Oh, what a right uppercut from Mark Magsayo. I don't know how Mata was able to take that shot, but those are the ones that are really going to do the damage. The liver shots from Mark Magsayo as he's got Mata pinned against the ropes. Blood emanating from his nose.
That right uppercut is the most dangerous in the arsenal of Magsayo. He feels like he has his opponent hurt here.
It took him 3 rounds, and this is the 4th round. You talked about it, Brian. Him being so more poised, being relaxed, studying the fighter, and I think he saw that. He saw that once. He saw
bloody nose to the corner.
Please do not. I got a white suit on. Come on, guys.
Oh, that's a beautiful right hand from Mark Magsayo, and an answer from Mata.
That was an absolute legitimate left hook answer from Mata. Gained back some respect there after being stuck on the ropes.
And this is where he wants to fight.
He does not want to stay on the ropes. But again, let's talk about that chin. He took a lot of shots, but now it's Mata coming back.
There's a nice straight right from Jorge Mata saying, okay, you punched out. Give me my shot. Oh, right hand from Magsayo.
There's the bloody nose right there from Mata. He's got to tire out Mata.
The sniping shots from Magsayo, especially with the left. Oh, nice overhand right from the round fight here at the MGM Grand Garden for himself in this same venue. He'll have to do it.
Yeah, again, Magsayo's so...
Oh, that's a right uppercut from Mata that lands on Magsayo.
Jab, there it is. You keep him entertained with that.
Will take early on in the night, all of a sudden start to hurt a little bit more. You don't see that. That's why the body work that Avelar mentioned is so important. You see the body work there from Magsayo, but he leaves himself open for a counter left.
Hard fighter in front of you that is taking everything. All right, you got to be
win streak going into tonight, dating back to a split decision defeat 2 years ago to Jose Luis Hernandez.
That's the only time he's been dropped in his career. You see how Magsayo's able to walk him back into the ropes, but immediately Mata
hands down. Perfect time to counter punch with that left. Oh yeah. He's got a sharp jab though, strong jab, opening up that guard from Magsayo.
And it opens up the ability to throw that overhand right, which has landed all night, but so has the body work from Mark Magsayo. Thing is, Magsayo's thinking, all right, body work, he's taking my best shot.
But we know.
Nice right hand there from Mata to close out. This opportunity is for his career to face a... Man, he's taking some heavy leather from Magsayo, who left. I mean, Magsayo's coming out on a mission here in the 6th round, Avelar.
He came out guns blazing.
Oh, big right hand from Magsayo.
And again, that's what break this guy down. He's got a great chin.
Blood continuing to flow from the nose of Mata after those combinations.
I mean, you hear those thudding shots,
man. Those are the ones that hurt the most, really. It numbs your whole body.
I mean, is the old adage true? You'd rather take a body shot than a clean one to the head?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the other way around.
The other way around. I would
take that back.
Yeah, take it back. I much rather take a headshot than a body shot.
Most trainers would say, I'd rather you take neither. And I think that's going to be the tone for the rest of the evening. We're going to see some great Las Vegas. Nice left hook there once again from Magsayo. He's just finding his timing perfectly here in the 6th round.
Like Magsayo did not like that body shot. You saw the grimace on his face as he set up a counter combination.
Magsayo came back with his own punches.
And one thing about Magsayo, always in shape, especially now.
And every time he does, they land.
Nice
jab. That's what Mata's looking for.
He gets tangled
getting in the middle.
Nice punctuation for a great round from Magsayo.
For Mata. An even better translation from Bernardo.
That he's game, he can take a great punch, and he's winning some rounds where it's visibly noticeable.
Yeah, like I said earlier, it's not just about putting the pressure, it's about landing your shots. Yes, Mata's pressuring, Mata's pushing Magsayo back, but he's not throwing enough punches. It's Magsayo counter-punching effectively every time.
And he's night tonight.
His timing, Magsayo, when he was coming in, he would open up the guard, beat a left hook, but the one that hits the body, yeah.
That's the left hook from Magsayo. But he's got to close that gap, and not this way, because Magsayo throws 3 to 1.
Yes.
And his punches are heavy tonight.
Another one of those counter rights.
I've seen him knock out guys bad, but it's Mata that's got a great chin tonight.
And you can see it on him. He's determined. He's determined.
He took a knee against Hernandez, but you could understand why, because fighter, a man who's been in the ring with and beaten Gary Russell Jr. was in the ring. There has to be effective pressure. It's where the body shot so far, but can he alongside Abner Mares, the 3-division champion, our combat sports specialist?
You know, he gifted me that same cologne that he's got on. He did, because I told him, man, you smell so good. I got you. Whatever.
Ooh, nice body work there from Magsayo. Counter right hand from Mata. Magsayo cannot just stand there and admire his work.
No, his hands are down almost after every left hook to the body. If Mata can take those and time that counter right hand, he can continue to build success.
Yeah, again, I keep saying that. I sound repetitive. But if Mata was throwing more shots, it would be a long night for Magsayo. Thank God he's not. He's just in front of you. But let your hands go, Magsayo. Get off first, side steps. You're done throwing punches. You grab them, you turn them. That's it. Or you're standing right in front of Mata.
Well, as I mentioned, Mata's only been boxing for 7 years. He only had 35 amateur fights. Magsayo, on the other hand, started at age 8, had 200 amateur fights, a former world champion. So in some ways, Mata's still learning on the job.
He's gonna get Mata more fights.
He's there. He took some good shots, but he gave some as well.
And he's still got time to really turn this fight in his favor.
Yeah, we just saw right there. He landed a beautiful right hand, and it only takes one shot, Brian. We know that. And especially in a perhaps tired already Magsayo. That's what it seems like.
That was a smart move when Magsayo started to just toy around with the head movement. And Mata says, there's no toying around in the 8th round of this fight.
The second half of this fight.
He would be tired.
He's not withering from the body shots. So we go to round number 9.
Definitely. I mean, yes, Magsayo's tired. He's got 2 rounds to make something happen. Speaking of Mata, land a good shot where he talked about the right hand. The right hand is there.
Good advantage that he's giving up here in this fight.
And you really haven't seen
that. That was in the 7th round.
There's the aggressiveness from Mata. He puts him where you want to put a fighter, but guess what, Mata? It's got to be more punches than that.
Off his head. Stop. No. Thank you.
But you see enough holes where a champion would say, give me that guy.
So that's good and bad, right?
Right.
I mean, your good performance, but again, any world champion out there would be like, yes, I want this guy. I see a lot of flaws, and one of them that I pointed out is I don't think he could deal with the aggression, especially if the fighter's throwing punches. Speaking of Magsayo.
He benefited greatly from the sparring with Manny Pacquiao ahead of this fight as they were both in camp together.
I'm gonna tell this story real quick. One social media, and I remember I told him, slow down, buddy, slow down. But ask me right now if I want to get in the ring with Magsayo. That's a good question. Ooh, nice right hand from Mata.
You see Mata shaking his head. Pay-per-view, it's a great opportunity.
Very battle-tested. Yes, who owns a knockout over
here between Mark Magsayo and Jorge Mata. Magsayo should
anything, to the last round and perhaps Mata landing something.
Well, we asked Magsayo, are you aiming for the knockout in this fight? He says, I'm always aiming for the knockout, and you can certainly see that by the way he's opening up this final round.
He's putting himself in some danger, though, here. Yes. Hey, but it's great TV, and it's great for the fight fans who got out here early to see the opening fight of this fight card, which will culminate in a Philippines-Mexico bout. Manny Pacquiao looking to dethrone the welterweight champion in Mario Azteca Barrios. Ooh, power shots.
Right there from Magsayo.
And that's when you know you're in a groove, when you can throw that lead right.
But I mean, what amazes me the most right now is just Mata's chin. I mean, he's taking so much. He's still moving forward.
You know, and this is the first fight of Mata's career he trained at altitude. And you can see him still fresh here in the final round. But there's a lot more work for him to be done in the future so he can be more active like we keep criticizing.
Yeah, you mentioned, I mean, he started late in his career. He's learning on the job. So definitely a learning experience, a learning fight right here for Mata. He will be move your head side to side.
I'll tell you, he's going to be a tough out, though. Moving forward.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Against anyone.
First time facing a world champ of former. Did he tell you he was going to Disneyland?
Maybe the Bellagio Festival.
Nice combination for Mark Magsayo. He takes a right hand from Mr. Mata.
You saw Magsayo punch the gloves together. Oh, that's an old Manny Pacquiao emo.
That's when he gets excited. He landed something like, nice, I'm here. Let me land it down. Left hook there from Mark Magsayo. Magsayo really did get away from those body shots. Could have made a big difference in how this fight, or how long this fight ended, but you've got to give Jorge Mata a lot of credit for all the punishment he took. And as Magsayo celebrates with his hands raised.
See it 100-90, and Judge Glenn Feldman sees it 98-92.
Unless the right man wins. Shutout on 2 of the scorecard. Mark Magsayo continues.
It was a solid win over a very game opponent. Mata was a tough nut to crack, but the result was the same. Although his opponent had his moments, Magsayo was clearly the superior fighter. Mark Magsayo versus Feargal McCrory. The Zuffa boxing era of Magsayo's career kicked off with a showdown against Feargal McCrory. The Meta Apex was the venue, and it served as an opportunity for Magsayo to kick off his account with a big moment. Thankfully, that's exactly what he intended on doing. His ability to assert himself would be clear from the get-go.
Nice. Wala. Wala. Balik.
Balik eh!
Finish it, Mark!
Magsayo was truly peaking now, showing prime skills from the offset. Another fight, and yet another win that showcased his continuing evolution. But what do you think of this Filipino fighting sensation? And what do you think is in store for him in 2026? Let us know in the comments below.